As part of our series of going about campus, today was public safety. This is such an important component of what we do as an institution. When I meet prospective students and their families, one of the first questions they ask is campus safe? And I'm really pleased to say that this is a very safe campus. It's these folks here in public safety that help us maintain that environment. Today was about learning what public safety does in so many ways behind the scenes. What would you say about our students?
We very rarely have our students cause problems. We want to be an educational type police department. Really have to take a different type attitude when you come to a college campus dealing with 18 to 24-year-olds. And we want to get them back on the right path without us having to take you to jail or charge you with some kind of criminal offense.
Education is the key on a college campus, and we try to have that same mentality.
A lot about good interactions and helping our young students and young adults to grow.
This is our dispatch center. It's 24/7 operation. Basically, they're the central hub for our department.
This is the first point of contact, isn't it?
It almost always is the first point of contact.
Yeah.
Obviously, COVID has changed some numbers in the last couple of years. So if we look back at to some normal years pre-COVID, 2019 we had 20,684 calls for service. Incident reports are what we really base our numbers off of. So in 2018 we had 1,360 incident reports. 2019 we had 1,286.
We have approximately under our umbrella, approximately 104 people.
Well, I appreciate what y'all do. Thank you very much.
We do a lot more different things. Change tires, jump cars, escort kids from place to place.
You're like the AAA of campus.
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing that we haven't done.
A lot of people don't realize that we are a full-fledged, fully operational police department.
When you're out on patrol, what are some things you're kind of keeping an eye out for?
A lot of times after the weekend, I'm looking for signs, missing signs on campus. Somebody could get in an accident because that sign's missing, and then now you're responsible for that.
You have your regular police officers who patrol all of Coastal Carolina properties. We also have security that patrols the main campus, and we also have the properties that belong to Horry Georgetown Tech. A lot of our interaction is not always a negative interaction. Yeah. It's really a positive one.
I don't think a lot of people really know what happens within the confines of this department.
We do a little bit of everything here. It's training, special events, and community policing. Since April of this year, we've had 1,000 hours of training. We brought in a simulator from the police academy. It has over 1,000 scenarios. Every officer had a different scenario, whether it was a shoot, don't shoot, or talking to a suicidal person off a bridge.
That's great training.
It is great training.
I don't think I've ever heard anything like that.
It's really helped our officers and broaden their horizons in the way they can de-escalate stuff.
We've always been proactive here, so we've always been ahead of the curve a little bit.
As they say, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Is there anything I can do, my office can do to help you?
Maybe a communication blast out to everybody saying, hey look, we have almost 2,000 cameras on campus. We can see what's going on.
There are cameras everywhere. They're kind of omnipresent. Somebody's probably got eyeballs on what you're doing, so don't do dumb things. They have many tools in their toolbox that makes public safety's job more effective. Big games, the last 2 home games. What kind of challenges does that pose to public safety?
We prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
A lot of people do not understand what goes into setting up a game day operation. Probably about 40 plus hours for me just to get that ready to go.
This is all of our events that are outside of our regular patrol schedule. So you can see for the month of November here, we're looking at 17 or 18 events.
Another one of our job duties here on campus is to enforce parking rules and regulations.
Here's what I do when I go to a lot. I'll just pick out a spot, and we'll start walking, and we'll check the decals.
We do not really have a shortage of parking. We have a shortage of parking right in front of your destination.
The biggest tip I would give them is go to YY lot and take the shuttle in.
And once you get on campus, you don't have to worry about your car. The YY lot we heard today, which is off of 544, is very infrequently full.
My division investigates all crimes. Ultimately, we're the crime solvers of the agency, but we just want them to know that their loved ones are in a safe environment.
We want to be here for the students to make it be a safe environment for everyone here. We call it our coastal family.
The parents should be excited that we have a proactive, hands-on police department and their child can feel safe while they're here. Hands down, we really are probably one of the best police departments in this region.
I really appreciated learning more about it today and seeing what a really first-rate operation we run. I want to say again how grateful I am for our public safety officers. These men and women that every day, you don't know what's going to happen. I thank them, and I thank them for what they do for our campus and for our students.
The Department of Public Safety is sponsoring Coffee with a Cop on December the 6th from 9 to 11 a.m. in the Rotunda at the Liv Jackson Student Center. Introduce yourself and we'll introduce ourselves just so you'll know who's here protecting you each and every day.